It is episode we're not sure
Who knows?
of the Working Class Bowhunter podcast. Kurt
One of them
is speaking.
Eric.
Doug.
And guest of the hour this week is a young child from Missouri, Mr. Brandon Sanders, Huntwrx from TikTok.
Thank you guys for having me.
The TikTok guy.
Thanks for being here. You're our first. Are you our first TikToker?
Probably
in the studio?
and last after this show.
Nah, dude, you're good.
Yep.
You're good.
Last one.
You're here to set the
say it
trend for
isn't, though.
TikTokers in studio.
We never
Sorry,
invited him back.
everybody else who is not going to have an opportunity.
Well, here's the thing. TikTok is a very arrogant platform, and you're here to prove us wrong. You're the spokesperson of TikTok.
Well, I'm not going to do a very good job then.
Because I don't know TikTok at all. I'm not a TikTok.
You're not on the talk, huh?
I'm on it, but I don't ever get on it.
It's a love-hate
that's the thing.
relationship.
So, how did you get into the talks? Like, where does your story start with the interwebs? Like, basically, how did we find you?
Okay, so
Because we found you.
I just wanted to start posting videos. I started hunting shortly before I started making videos. I was like, I'm just going to post them. TikTok was just kind of gaining traction, so I was just giving it a shot. And it did not do very good. And then I posted a funny video, and it took off. So I just kept going with it. Just
Kept it rolling, huh?
kept rolling with being the idiot hunter of TikTok.
Big funny guy.
You went idiot hunter is like what you went with, like that. I don't say that, dude. Like I don't.
Missouri's unluckiest hunter. is
That's
what
like your claim.
Yeah, kind of.
So how long did it take?
The whole state?
Yeah,
How long? How long?
claim.
How long did it take to like claim that?
when I started.
Okay.
Yeah, you just claimed it.
Hey,
claimed it
about
as soon
3
as I
minutes.
started.
So you didn't even give yourself a chance. You're just like, yeah, me, the worst.
I hunted when I was younger, but never took it seriously and never understood what was going on. And then when I started hunting again about 3 years later, started picking up on things and realized that I make a lot of stupid mistakes. So I just kind of took that title.
You know, I don't think that's bad. Like you're kind of just leaning into some honesty, but it's not that you were dumb. You just didn't know. So it's not like you're like making poor decisions, like, and you were experienced. You just
Kind of.
you were just Missouri's didn't know hunter. You're the newest hunter.
Yeah, but there was some stuff that I could have avoided and I just didn't know. And trying to be relatable with everything.
I get
Like,
that.
you know, sometimes we have to have an emergency shit in the woods.
Hey, this guy's
Sometimes a deer
questionable.
walks up on you while you're doing that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're more like
I am honest
honest, right? But
with my videos.
Self-taught?
is the term self-deprecating?
Maybe.
I don't know what that word means.
I'm not necessarily self-taught, but I just didn't pay attention when I was being taught things. So kind of just picked up.
Okay.
I just like the fact that he just came out and claimed it.
I know. It's just like,
It's like, it's mine.
dude, we're 4 minutes into this, and he's just like, yeah, I'm the worst.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
Hunter in Missouri.
Missouri.
I did kill a turkey last weekend though, so
So you can't be the
I
worst.
took a little bit off.
Was that your first one?
first solo one? I killed 2 when I was younger.
Well, hey, you already beat me.
Yeah. So,
So Eric's
finally
the
got it.
worst.
I worked for it too.
I'm
That's
the
awesome,
worst turkey hunter in Iowa. I can guarantee that.
Wait till I come hunt Iowa. Then I'll be the worst turkey hunter.
Well,
You could definitely say you're the worst Missouri hunter because you never hunted in Missouri.
True.
so let's talk about this though. Okay, so first of all, so you hunted before any like social stuff, right? Like give
Yes.
us kind of like the time, like how old are you now? When did you start hunting?
I'm 22 now. I started when I was 12, and it was just kind of
early.
Yeah, it was like opening weekend of rifle season, and that was it. Sometimes I'd take a couple of days off from school, or I might take a week during gun season. Never just took it seriously. It was just to get out of school and be out and just doing whatever. And did that up until I kind of started taking it seriously. And I watched a video of somebody bow hunting. I was like, man, I want to try it. We got bows at Christmas before and just wanted to give it a shot. So I started doing research and shooting my bow a lot more. And then that's kind of what really got me into bow hunting, and just been trying to get it done ever since then.
Got you into the serious hunting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I shot a buck with a rifle the year after I started getting into the bow stuff, and after that I passed on some deer because I had my rifle and just didn't like it near as much.
Yeah, bow hunting definitely is like preferred, especially like you get a flavor of it,
Yes.
you know? So, okay. So then TikTok comes along. Isn't that where you get like some notoriety? Was TikTok first?
Kind of. It took a while.
Like, okay. So give us like TikTok comes in. You're like, all right, TikTok.
So how I started TikTok was pictures of me shooting my bow. And it was like the really cheesy kind of slideshow with like some DMX sound playing over the back of it.
Y'all gonna make me lose.
Yes, I think that was the first video I made, was something using a song like that.
Yeah.
We can,
it was
we
just-
can look it up.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
if you scroll way down, you'll be able
Okay.
to find it. It's so bad.
keep talking. I'll keep
DMX in the
scrolling.
background.
And I did those, and just they just didn't stick. I just was waiting for something to take off and do better. And the first video that actually got attention was I did a video of a bunch of YouTubers going meh with deer, and it was just deer hunters be like, and it was just meh meh.
You just kind of collabed them together.
and then got like 200,000 views or whatever. I was like, sweet, this is what I'm gonna start doing.
Sick.
And so I started doing both of those.
Is this his very first video?
It might be.
Not like showing on my computer, so you might be getting lucky here.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Oh, no, this isn't it. This is the first edit I did.
Okay. Oh, dude, it started me at the top.
Oh,
I'm not even
God.
gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm sparing you.
yeah. But
Damn it.
a lot of fun.
That is fun. That's innocent.
Yeah, and the stuff I post about happens to me, like the stupid stuff, and not a lot of people post about that, and it's funny and relatable. It's kind of lighthearted.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I want to do.
But that shit happens to everyone, dude. Like,
Well,
Yeah, but
it's
nobody's
relatable.
making videos about it.
Well,
You don't
for
see-
sure.
yeah.
Like,
well, that too. And sorry, I got it.
Like you scroll by, like, that definitely happened.
if you see the dumbass shit that happens to Doug and I,
Wow.
Oh man.
We can't get into that.
Well, the thing, like TikTok it's the most arrogant of all the social platforms, and it's the meanest.
Yes.
And I don't know what it is. I think it's because, and I think clearly you don't fall into this category because you're honest. You're making fun of yourself. You're
Yeah.
making fun of situations you've been in. Like, I think that's probably what made us like you, and what probably most people like your videos. It's like they're harmless, they're funny.
Yeah.
You're not really like, you're not poking too many buttons, but you're also like making fun of yourself.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like TikTok it's just arrogant, cocky, and it's kind of mean. And I wonder if it's because of kids your age and younger that like
Just a bunch of assholes.
that don't really, and I don't know, maybe I might be wrong on this, like don't know any better, and it's a place for them to like make themselves look like the man when they're hunting, and they can kind of like flex and hide a little bit behind their
Yeah,
account.
and stuff sticks. Whenever something sticks, it sticks really good with TikTok. So you might have a video blow up of you calling or shooting a turkey or whatever, and it gets people's heads very quickly. When I first got like 10,000 followers, like it took me a second to be like, okay, this is just, don't worry about it. Just keep going with it. And I think it gets to people's heads, and so they have to become this.
Well, I mean,
Jackass.
Even what I was thinking, it's like some of the people that comment on our shit have no followers, but they're the meanest motherfucker.
Yeah, keyboard warriors.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, and I honestly, it kind of goes to the Deercast episode we put out a little while ago, where it's me, Clinton, Lee, and Lee's like answering questions out of a hat. And I'm like, I almost think it's because this generation of people have not been punched in the mouth. Like
Fruit Loops is what you said exactly.
We allowed Fruit Loops to be Fruit Loops into adulthood. Whereas like when we were still in high school, we were like the last group to where like things were like kind of like in the norm, because anybody that was too Fruit Loopy got the shit beat out of them. And then they're like, I can't be a Fruit Loop in real life. And now we're just like, accept them for who they are. Let them Fruit Loop their way into a job. So, and I think like
Crying at Disney World.
Does that kind of bleed into the hunting game? It's like,
and
they're cocky, and they're cocky without consequence.
yeah, and people take things so seriously. Like I make some videos about like, oh, there's birds on the neighbor's land, like no fence is too high or whatever, but I'm just joking.
Yeah,
about it.
obviously.
And anything along those lines, if you're telling somebody how to do something or how you do something, they just come at you no matter what. And that's with everything in the hunting industry.
Our thing with
it's not even the hunting industry. That's every
everywhere.
industry.
Our thing with what's funny about our clips, our content. So All right, might as well get into it. We're talking TikTok. I didn't really want to do this, but fuck it. So I think so. Your brand is doing what you do on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's what you started doing. You're still doing it. That's what you do.
Yep.
Our brand is conversation of hunting. That's what we do.
We're still doing it.
Yeah, we put clips of our podcasts out. We put clips of things we do in real life. It's not us like, hey man, your wife's good looking. Get your wife to come on here and be like, when I don't let my husband go deer hunting for a day, and then like look around. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then like you use that for your content. Okay, but then you're also a show or a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your real content? So you're popular for shit you don't actually produce.
Yeah.
You're shit for something. It'd be like us. Yeah, we're a podcast, but we never post podcast clips.
Yeah.
We just post us, my wife looking around with her cleavage out, trying to make funny clips. It's like, what are we doing?
Well,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely
it's confusing,
understand.
right?
And a lot of the videos that did get me started was kind of
Your wife's tits?
no. Those are way back on my list.
I'm scrolling, bro.
That's playing D.
Yeah. Was me saying something related to hunting and then it cutting to like a movie clip or something.
Yeah.
And I get
And I've had some issues with that.
yeah, and I get what you're saying about it not being original content.
Should we talk about my issue quick so people know?
Yeah.
And this is great. Like, this is good. This is
Absolutely.
right here what we're doing.
Go for it.
This is stuff that people fucking get worked up about on TikTok and like we're conversating. It's all good.
Yeah.
My problem with it, I get it. It's a movie. It's almost like untouchable.
Yeah.
To where you can use it. It's almost so popular. It's okay to use the clips, but it's half of it's not your content.
Exactly.
And that's my issue when people do that. It's like, but my issue is the lack of creativity with it. Like, okay, I know the whole movie of Step Brothers or Big Daddy. Endless Clips or Joe Dirt or you name the funny movie, the lighthearted comedy movie that you could be like, I went to the stand and I was like, and then you fucking cut to Joe Dirt going, life's a garden, dig it.
Yeah.
It's like minimal effort, minimal work done. It took 3 seconds of your effort and 4 more seconds of your cut and hit post.
Yeah.
That's where I have the issue.
Well, and honestly, some of my content, a lot of it in the beginning was that.
Yeah.
And when you see those, and TikTok works in like trends and algorithms, and so you see something, and my algorithm was all shit that I didn't want to watch because I was like, I need something to stick. I need a video to do good. I got to use this trending sound or whatever. And I still do that, but you'll see like 20 videos of the same exact wording.
Yeah.
And same clips and whatever. So I tried to do things differently with those clips and those movie clips and relate it to, us in this kind of realm of hunting. And a lot of people was like, dude, like this shit happens to me all the time. Makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But recently, in the past few months, I've been trying to do like more original stuff. And
or like full blown stewed from your brain.
yes, not really skits, but I might still use a sound or whatever. And a lot of my content is that, but it's so much fun to come up with your own shit.
Yeah. And I think a little bit is okay of it. Like there is a realm that the movie is so big that it's almost like music. Like, okay, there's a point to my argument. It's like, well, then don't put this fucking dope ass shout out to the RIP Young Dolph, but like, don't put the Young Dolph song on your highlight. Make your own music for your content. Like, there's a point of argument.
Right.
Well, or
argument.
if I was to start a page that said hunting podcast or whatever, and all I did was pull your guys' clips and post it on there.
Yeah.
That's the extreme. And then the next extreme is coming from like the grounder, using nobody's sounds, using no sort of backstory, just your stories and your words.
Yeah.
It's one extreme to the next.
See, I don't mind someone taking, like, if we do a TikTok with a clip from our podcast, I don't mind if they go now if you're gonna shit on it, I mean, whatever, shit on us, but like if you're like,
hey, they're talking about us, shit on us.
Yeah, I mean, like, thanks for like
advertising.
Thanks for the engagement, right? But like, if someone wants to, what do they call it when you like react to the TikTok? When it like reposts?
Stitch.
Yeah, like if they want to stitch a point we make and be like, I don't really agree with that here, but like this is what I would have done. Like,
I don't really agree with that. You guys are faggots.
Yeah, these guys suck. Hey,
Sorry.
don't say the F word.
I let it slip,
dude, accept everybody for who they are. Dude.
I've not heard that word in public in a while.
I didn't
he's
say
22.
that.
Dude, I say faggot like every episode.
I said maggot.
Maggot.
But I'm fine with like stitching. Like we put that content on the platform. I don't know, maybe my like movie content thing doesn't hold a lot of weight, but my point is like if you're a creator in the outdoor industry, I want to see like your shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see like shit you thought of off of somebody else's shit.
And going back to like people stitching other people's content, if you guys were to post something about, you know, broadheads or whatever, and you had an opinion on, and somebody said, no, that is wrong. You're completely wrong. Do not listen to a word they're saying. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Them stitching that video that way and said, hey, I think this is my opinion on it. Everybody has their
This is the
opinion.
problems I have with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that of don't listen to that guy. He's stupid.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
You know what we should do during this episode at some point?
What's that?
We should have you, like, we'll anyone that listens will know, but we'll stop and make a point, like, okay, make a fucking just stupid claim and for like a minute, and then we'll cut that clip and we'll post it on TikTok as a social experiment.
Yeah.
And let people lose their minds.
I got it in my head right now.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I mean, we can do it right now or we can do it later in
Whatever.
the episode. You want to do it right now?
Don't forget it.
Okay. So, well, we can do it right now. So, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
everyone listening will know that you don't really believe the statement you're about to make.
Does anyone need a beer? I'm going to grab a beer.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Might as well grab a few.
Yeah.
But what we'll do, we'll set this up so listeners can go to our TikTok or your TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll like somehow figure out like a stitch or whatever. But they'll know, obviously, it's a joke. And we'll do this just to get the TikTok community like, they took our germs all worked up, you
Okay.
know?
What
So we'll wait for Eric to get back. But like,
are you thinking?
but the thing is, like, this could hurt you for the people because there's gonna be a lot of people who don't watch this. People get mad at
Yeah.
us for posting 2-minute clips.
Yeah.
What are you doing posting 2-minute clips of a 2-hour conversation? You tease.
I think if I'm going to the extreme, so they're going to hate me for it.
Are they gonna know you're kidding? You think?
I hope so.
Okay. Should I set it up?
And then what do you want us to do?
Give me.
Now, will
me a
us
minute.
talking about this still be in there?
Yeah, what do you want us to do?
Do you want me to ask a setup question?
Whatever you want to do.
Like, are you just gonna have it like you ask the question, then he says something, we cuts it off, or you want us to
Man,
like
we can do
respond
it.
like, God damn, like
We can do whatever. What do you want me to ask? Let's set it up because the listeners can be in on it, right? Because so they can know what they want me to like. What you want me to ask?
Man, what I was going to say was something along the lines of like Missouri has the hardest deer hunting in the world.
Oh, right.
that's
like,
a good one.
Go just directly into it.
Like really, just like categorize.
Yes.
You guys as like if you can kill a deer in Missouri,
You are the best hunter in the
You
world.
can kill a deer
Yeah,
anywhere.
I like
Oh
that.
my
I like
gosh.
that.
Yeah,
You're going to blow the internet up.
okay,
do it. I don't care.
Let me write this down.
Because you
Oh, dude,
guys have like a long rifle season, don't you?
It was just like 2.5 weeks. They added an extra week onto it this year.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna go Mr. Huntwrx.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude.
You should do Mr. Sanders and be super professional
Oh
about it.
yeah, like very polar opposite of our show.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Up on tie.
Okay.
Put your pinky out.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Mr. Sanders, you live in Missouri. It's one of the hardest bow hunting states in all the states. How are you so successful every year?
I think that if a person can actually come to Missouri and kill a mature buck with a bow, then they are probably one of the best hunters in this country, especially in the state or any of the surrounding states. You're good. You're golden.
Everybody knows if you kill a deer in Iowa or Illinois, that's just easy work.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
it's
they're
a
like-
gimme, really, right?
There's deer everywhere up here.
Chip shot.
I mean, it's in the middle of April, and I saw deer everywhere. It's not that hard. You don't have to go very far. Just park your truck off.
I saw a 150 already in Velvet. It's not
I was
even
just,
into
I was
April.
gonna say I saw non-typical drop times already.
I saw 4 on the way in. I mean,
Four drop tines?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Incredible. All right. That right there is enough to start fights.
This is gonna get me so much trouble. I don't care though. Funny.
Hey, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Hey, Eric, fuck them and feed them what?
Feed them beans.
You know who I
They say.
despise the most on TikTok? Is the people who just stitch videos and don't do anything. Like,
Or
they're
they
just, like- they're
do
just,
at the
watching
videos where
like,
they're
it's
just
them
standing
watching the
there
video.
watching it.
Oh,
yeah.
they're like in the way.
And they're like,
Yeah.
that's all
Yeah.
they do.
Or they're like, yeah. Oh yeah, I completely agree with that.
doing this. They're
Yeah.
like pointing.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, get the fuck out of my way.
off my screen.
I'm trying to watch this guy get knocked out outside of Denny's.
Yeah, and then he's just like,
I think
Denny's.
I might have two duets where it's like the two screens. But one of them was like these dudes over in like Africa or something. You can tell it was some kind of like land of like desert.
Yeah.
They're sitting there like, oh, and they just start screaming, and it's because I'm like slowly holding up my bow. Like,
I'm so
super
far
proud
out of the TikTok realm. I have no idea what the
Oh, this
fuck
is an old one.
What you
Very
guys are
old one.
stitching
That's
and,
funny, though. Okay.
and doing all this shit.
Let's talk about, because there's a lot I don't know. And I found from talking to a few people in the last 3 months, I probably I should know more. I feel like a lot of people assume I pay attention to the hunting community on every platform.
Yeah.
And your boy doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, there's a lot I don't see.
Chaboy.
And a lot of it, too, to be fair, if there's any other hunters on TikTok, I pay attention enough, but I'm pretty
But not enough.
I'm pretty removed.
I'm the same way.
I know, and it's kind of and I think a lot of it is our age now, like for TikTok especially, but I feel like we're doing what we do. I don't care about I'm not so concerned what somebody's doing on TikTok because we're always doing what we're doing. We're doing what we find interesting. Yeah. We're doing what we find fun. And to be fair, you came across our shit and I thought you were funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that'd be awesome to have you on. Especially you do that TikTok where your wife's making fun of you, messaging us to come on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, dude, this dude's coming on the podcast. I gotta find it.
And
But
you have to definitely find the videos you like to watch because there's some really badass videos on TikTok. People who can actually like run a camera and work a camera and
edit shit.
do these cool like edits, and it hooks you in. And then you have people like me who are just talking about stupid shit that's happened to me in the woods or whatever. And then you have the people that just don't try very hard with any content, and you can go down a rabbit hole because if you watch that video all the way through expecting something to happen and it never does, you're going to see more stuff like that.
When I get on there, it's like growing corn 2020, and that's about it.
the guy who makes fun of gleaners.
Oh, yeah.
My TikTok is not hunting related at all.
I don't even want to see your
Yeah, you
TikTok.
don't see mine.
Holy fuck.
Okay, right here. It's a simple TikTok.
Can you flip it over to the big screen? Oh, there it is.
Oh my gosh. When was this? Does it say a date on it? Freaking dog hair.
So there's
What'd you say?
All right, now it ain't that funny. It was just a sound that I used, but
yeah, you can't really hear the sound. I don't know if the sound comes through the HDMI on that, but I don't know. Like that's the first thing. It's like we started following you before that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this dude's pretty funny. But I just want to like say it's not that I don't follow someone on purpose or like pay. It's just like we're kind of removed.
yeah. And it happens like whenever I'm going in full, like trying to find ideas and do whatever, it's very easy to get even off of the hunting side of TikTok. You watch like 2 or 3 videos that's not related to hunting whatsoever, take you forever to get back to seeing hunting stuff in general.
I see podcast stuff more than I see like hunting stuff. Like, so I'll see, but it's podcasts of like different realms.
Yeah.
It's a business podcast. It's comedy stuff. It's like emotional, serious, like parent type. It's all podcast. So my algorithm is stuck in the podcast realm.
Yeah.
And not in like hunting or hunting podcast realm. And that's just where I'm at on that. But
I'm learning all kinds of new stuff.
Yeah.
it's a good platform,
So
dude.
don't watch stuff you're not supposed to watch because it'll keep popping up.
Yeah, you watch tits bounce around. You're gonna keep watching tits bounce around.
Hey, I'm not wrong. I'm not upset about that.
Whoa, wait.
But I don't want people to like. Okay, we're talking very more like content creator based right now because we have a creator on here. Like same thing if we get like Aaron Blicey on, we're talking podcast shit, you know. But like this is gonna eventually loop back in to hunting, and that's kind of where I'm going with this next like topic of by the way, you're really great on the podcast because I can just bring up a topic and you know how to openly talk about it, so thank you for that. But like, okay, let's talk now. We talk like creator styles and OG content, which I feel is very important.
Yeah.
Especially it's like everybody's trying to do something content creation. Let's talk hunting community on TikTok because our big toe is just in the hunting community on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have TikTok friends on TikTok.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Kinda
Exactly. And I've met some great people, like a lot of people that I call like actual friends through TikTok. And there's a lot of people that we follow each other because we like each other's content, but I could not tell you a thing about them. And the community is a similar way. People follow you, but you don't know if they're actually engaging and if they keep wanting to like your stuff, or if it was just, this video is really cool, I'm going to follow them. Mm-hmm. And it's just, the community is very weird because it's more negativity most of the time than it is. And your guys' stuff gets a lot of negative because it's controversial to most people.
Well, and it's probably my fault because I'm posting what I find to be interesting topics
and funny.
Yeah.
Or fun. Well, mostly, I don't know. We post some funny stuff, but like, mostly
it's controversial, but it's funny at the same time.
Well, anything that's like not controversial, but maybe just be a tip from somebody, someone else is going to disagree, and it's deemed controversial.
Yeah, and I should reword kind of what I said. A lot of the negativity comes from videos that I'm not being completely serious about and just messing around, or sometimes the tips. And you guys have seen my stuff. There's some videos I post about, crossing people's fences or trespassing.
Just being a dipshit like everyone else does.
Just being stupid. Yeah. And I say in the caption, this is a joke. I do not condone trespassing.
People don't even read it.
Dude, no.
Instant anger.
You step on my property, I'm going to shoot you in your head. And like stuff like that. It is bad.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
It's a joke.
Well, dude, that's why I started putting like on our podcast clips, like to hear the full, not that I thought this would fucking make a difference, but
because it obviously doesn't.
Yeah,
it does not. To hear the full conversation, because it's like I just posted this clip today, and it's already getting hate, and it might go popular, it might not, but it was the clip from the cartel custom calls where I was like, most people probably shouldn't bow hunt turkeys because they don't understand the anatomy of a turkey, like. And we talked about, a shotgun's either it's dead or it's not. There's sometimes a middle ground, but rarely. But so many people wound turkeys with a bow because they don't understand where to shoot them. And first comment, you think you're better than fucking everybody, and you're telling it. I'm like, no.
That's not what we're saying.
Not what I'm saying.
Who made you God?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, one guy, I can't remember the clip. It's like, no, dude, this is a fucking 2-minute clip from a whole conversation. Well, why the fuck are you posting shit? People's feelings only get hurt when I comment because I tell the truth. I'm like, all right, dude, fuck you. And the thing is, all these dudes, man, we say this every time, and not that we think we're big and bad. We're not, dude. We're just people. We get all this shit on our pod, and we do so many trade shows, and we see thousands and thousands of people every trade show season. You know how many motherfuckers come up to us
in person,
say something?
Yeah. How many people come and disagree with you in person?
None
Zero.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that none of them ever will, but the ones on TikTok never will.
Well, it goes back to the stitching videos. They'll do it on video all the time, but if they ever were to meet you in person, not going to say a word about it.
Oh, dude, here's the thing. You come up to us hot, and I'm hungover. I'm hitting you with a full can of Busch Light right in your teeth.
Like the Twisted Tea video.
I'm taking the end of it and just cramming it into your gums.
Cramming it into your suck hole.
Speaking of which, I'm going to drink a Miller Lite.
Oh, man. I'm drinking Busch.
I'm digging the Miller Lights. Are we getting that age where we're drinking Miller Lights now?
Dude.
Bro.
Anheuser-Busch went all fucking queer.
Cheers.
Oh, man.
Wait till you hit 30.
Well, too late.
He said, oh, man. I'm actually, the first 2 Miller Lights were rough.
Not for me, man. The first one was delicious.
I'm starting to enjoy them.
I was digging it.
Doug, get off your phone. Who are you texting? Give me your phone.
I was on TikTok trying to be cool.
Give it here.
No.
Give me your phone.
No.
Doug's bored by the guest today.
Give it here. Who are you texting?
Nobody.
What state she live in?
Is your screensaver just the stock screensaver that comes on the iPhones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Because he's up to something.
Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's weird.
Put your dog on it at least.
Or something.
You're fucking suspicious,
Picture
bro.
of you or a
That
deer.
is suspicious.
You fucking serial killer?
Did it change it?
Dude, who are you?
Kurt.
I don't know.
Do we have to call Steve back?
I think I'm going to start making TikToks.
Do it.
It's time to
I'll
become
help you.
famous.
I'll help you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Use our account.
Oh, man.
I sent him one video. No. No.
It gets -3 likes. Is that possible?
Doug's doing the fucking the TikTok hair fucking bussing, bruh.
I don't even know. I thought they had added a dislike button on videos. I'd love to see that.
Have you did a TikTok with your cowboy hat yet?
No, not yet.
Because that would fucking fire off.
Are we allowed to make TikToks after this podcast? Dude?
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing it. I want to get into it.
We'll get into it.
I want to find my inner bussin'.
Yeah. And TikToks are not hard. It's just trying to be yourself on things, especially in my.
I had an idea for one.
What's
I don't know if
that?
it'll work or not? What's the one show? The intro?
No, it's not going to work.
Nah, bad idea.
Nah, you already.
Where
yeah.
you look, and it just shows like all the
like
characters.
Full House?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we can
It's
do
just
that.
us.
but it's like it zooms in like on each character, you know, and there's like doing something. It's like,
We did.
Yeah.
We did an intro like that.
oh, we did.
We did, yeah.
It was the Full House
it
music.
was. I can't remember what we did it for. We filmed one for that.
I can't remember.
But it was a Full House music.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Jordan might have it in the deep dark files.
Must drink too much.
I don't know, but I and going
You
back
might
to
not have been
that,
around
it's
yet.
the hunting community on TikTok. I feel okay. So there's the hunting community with like regular people.
Yep.
And not that the creators on it aren't regular people, but there's just people who aren't making content
Yeah.
on TikTok, and then there's content creators. God, sucks to say it like that.
Or influencer.
Influencer.
Word influencer.
Oh, dude, when someone's like, "Hey, Kurt, what do you do for a living?" I'm like, digital marketing."
Yeah.
Hey, so does everyone else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No
Really?
shit. Well, young podcaster. It's like, huh? Fucking gay.
Used to be cool.
Yeah. It's like, what, nerd?
Nerd.
It's different, right? Like, so do you feel like you know the hunting creators on TikTok? Do you feel like you know the majority of them? What's your
The
stance?
people I'm close with that I talk to on a daily basis through, texting, phone calls, whatever. Yes, I know them, but there are a lot more people that I just like their videos. I know not a thing about them at all.
I got you.
And it sucks, but at the same time, I mean, that's what social media is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
know,
You know them by
to a
their,
certain-
You
their
can't talk
profile
to
name.
everyone.
It's like watching TV. You don't know all the actors that are playing in the show, but you still watch their, TV shows.
Tell me about this TikTok like turkey competition you got going on.
So 10 dudes plus me were doing a competition, and most of those guys are very good turkey hunters, and I'm not. So they were a little concerned whenever I decided to do a competition.
Yeah, but that
And-
says a lot about.
Oh yeah,
You
we're just
going
doing
in.
it for fun, just
Yeah.
trying to, not really just get content, but just bring everybody kind of together and kind of all of us do one thing with this competition. And it's going pretty good right now. The winner is at 13.5 inches on the beard.
Double.
No, just has like 3 or 4 strands that are reaching out that far.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a long boy.
It's a fucking dragger, bud.
Yep.
That's a
Actually,
magnum.
the turkey I have in the competition is my
That's a
first
Doug.
solo turkey. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
that
That's,
was a good day.
13-inch
fun.
beard. Holy balls.
so 10 guys in the competition. How
Yep.
many of the 10 have killed turkeys? Or do you,
All but 2, all but 2, maybe. So
There's time left.
Does the
Yeah.
last place have to delete their account?
last place is eating a raw egg.
That's lame.
Yeah, I don't know, that's what we came up with.
I don't know. That's okay. That's pretty good. No one wants to
That's
eat a
good.
raw.
That's good for you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
nobody wants to
Yeah.
eat a raw egg.
Nobody wants to eat one.
I do it every morning.
That's
That was
easy.
in the winter. Like all of us are gonna send kind of like our merch, whatever merch we have, stickers, hats. Everybody's gonna send it to
Just
the
showed
winner.
you TikTok's a bunch of pussies.
I
So
know, we're all
what?
just pussies.
What does?
You heard me a
Like,
tattoo bet?
What's to prove that like your criteria to prove like, oh yeah, this is legit. This is what I actually shot.
So we're all pretty honest in the group. We got a really good group of guys, and most of the time we're sending each other's videos whenever we've killed a turkey. And then once we get it back to the truck, it's measuring tape on the bird and then measuring tape on the spurs. We do the spurs just in case there's a tie on beard lengths, but
Oh.
I don't think anybody's gonna beat the 13.5.
Well, if you shoot a double bearded.
Maybe we're just doing the longest strand on the bird.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
yeah.
So, I've known this for a couple of years, but you can just like take that beard and just pop it right off like a feather.
Yeah.
That's how you should measure it, because then it's obvious.
Yeah, most of us have just stuck a tape measure as far like up to where the beard starts.
Yeah.
And then stretch it out.
That's what I do too.
Yeah,
Stretch the beard out and try to push it out
measure
as far
from
as
the
you
bottom.
can.
Someone catch up on that kid.
Yeah.
Look at Doug. He did not catch on.
You don't measure from the top, nothing but hurt feelings up there. Fucked up.
We're keeping it simple. There's a lot of attention coming from it from everybody's kind of page. So I think we might do a little bit more serious next year.
Yeah.
Maybe start like a Facebook
You
group
should
or something.
loser has to get like TikTok logo tattooed on their butt.
There's only like 2 or 3 dudes in the chat that actually do that.
Hey, you're leaning too far on my camera.
Oh, I'm
friend.
sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, quit chilling so much.
Stay in the
Sorry.
game.
Sorry for getting
Get
comfortable,
closer to
Kurt.
Doug.
Get closer to Doug. Yeah.
Here.
I need you to get in there. Yeah, there you go.
Get up in there like you like him.
Okay. I just didn't want to lose you. This is for clips, man.
Yeah.
But no, I get that, man. I can see how, like,
That's for fun.
the TikTok gang kind of banded to, it creates engagement. It's a good time. It's
Yeah.
like similar to like our chip competition we did.
Yeah.
Which I know you guys hated, but it was great for content.
And it's
it was
fun.
awesome.
Like it adds a different
I didn't hate
just kind of level of just hanging out with your friends, doing fun stuff. And not everything's serious.
For sure. What's next for TikTok and hunting? Because you're limited, right? Like you can't post. This is why we're so limited to just podcast clips. Like I want to show a video tour of our studio on there. When we post text, or maybe our videos get pulled.
Yeah. I have videos where a gun's like in the background and it gets pulled.
Really?
But then I see videos of people who have got
Literally shooting
either
animals.
less followers or way more followers than me that have a video that's at it's doing very well and it's a turkey getting its head cut off.
Yeah.
How many followers are you at right now?
28.5 thousand, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot,
million?
isn't it?
I mean, it's okay. It's
I don't know. It's a lot for TikTok. Instagram, that's a ton.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot on TikTok, but it's hard
Seems
whenever.
like a lot to me.
Yeah,
I think it's a lot. I don't know.
I get shadow banned a lot where videos
Probably more than I got.
like 50 50 views.
You like
And-
Our account got I don't know. We got banned for a while. Like I couldn't get on my account for like 6 months.
Were we in jail?
Is that TikTok jail?
I have no idea. I've never been in it.
Oh, really?
When I first got my videos taken down, it was like a buck that I'd shot with a gun, and they took it down. So I went through after I had gotten some traction and took down every single video that might be pulled from TikTok. Deer, anything like that. I've had live deer that are I'm just filming, get taken down.
Really? So I used to post.
Weird.
I have a pretty cool recovery video of a buck I killed, like called Creepy, and I posted that, and it got like, dude, and in like an hour, like 50,000 views, and then it got deleted, and then I reposted it again because I'm like, oh fuck, they accidentally deleted it.
Yeah.
They accidentally deleted
It was
it.
like TikTok was like, well, I didn't know TikTok at all, like people were calling me like boomer and shit. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm old. But so I posted that video twice, got deleted, waited a little bit, posted another recovery video, it blew up, like had a shit ton of views, and I couldn't get on our account. Like I get on our account but couldn't like do anything.
Really?
And then I was like, oh fuck TikTok, and I didn't get on it for a long time. And I got back on there, and it was like normal again.
Well, and
They just
TikTok's
froze it.
that way, and it sucks because the theory behind these companies is we want people to engage and stay on our app is trying to make people zombies, and we're posting videos to make people zombies, but let everybody post videos.
Yeah.
Don't be. I can understand if somebody's like, trying to kill somebody. You want to keep.
Dude.
I've seen TikTok of people getting murdered.
Yeah, people getting like the shit beat out of them on the side of the road. Yeah. And
You can't have a dead deer on
I
there.
can't have
You
post a
have
picture.
you have a live deer just walking around. It's like, nope.
Yeah,
Dude,
they just take it down.
It's a
I don't know.
fucking
I don't want to
zombie
get
deer.
too much into detail because I don't know how much this person would want or not want info out. But Taylor Drury had a big creator deal with her TikTok.
Really?
Like she blew up on TikTok, had a bunch in her creator fund, and a bunch of shit just disappeared.
Really? Yeah,
And-
see, I'm not in the creator fund because
See-
I've heard rumors of people, especially in like our group of what we post for content, that their videos just dropped like tremendously once they got into it, and like I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Didn't know
I
that
don't
was
know
a thing.
about that.
I don't know,
weird
man.
world.
I controversial again. What the fuck? Why am I always got the hot takes, man? You guys got to spice it up. Doug, get it fucking. Let's see some fucking Snapchats you got going on.
Those aren't hot takes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Hot pigs. What's up?
Hot picks, hot takes with Doug is your own segment.
No, we're not doing that.
I
It's just me.
I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Never mind. I don't know.
Too far?
Here's a hot take.
Thank
I
you.
am mostly public land, and I am not one of those must be nice guys when somebody kills a giant on private land. I used to be.
Oh,
You used to could?
I used to. I'd be like, well, that fucker he's got his own private land.
So we want to
and a
talk
food
about that.
plot.
Okay, so that's a fun conversation. Overplayed, close. It's I think those people who say must be nice wouldn't kill that buck no matter where they hunted.
Well, and this is no offense to anybody, but a lot of times you guys talk about that with other people who are kind of, they have killed big giants and on public or private or whatever. I haven't. Like, I'm new to everything. And, a year ago, I was that guy where it must be nice that you got private land to work with, and I'm out here struggling on public land. But
Yeah.
anymore, in my head, it would be nice.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so I had a buck on a very humble sized piece of private
Okay.
this last year, and I killed him. Mm-hmm. I honestly didn't think I was going to kill him.
Yeah.
And when I say humble, small, below average, I think for private ground.
Okay.
I think a couple wrong moves, that deer becomes unkillable.
Okay.
You bump them off,
Yeah.
and it's not like on public where you're going to say 1,000 acres, say 500 acres,
Yeah.
say 150 acres. Go 150 acres and up. If you bump them, you back out, you get around, you go to a different spot, you catch them on another end. Like, you have angles to work
They're used to people.
off your 40-acre piece.
Yeah.
Well, that too, but just like you're on small private pieces, you're limited by boundary. So it's like, okay, that buck's living in this piece. You go in, fuck it up. He's not in that piece anymore because he's like, why would I stay here? Like,
Yeah.
I'm being fucked with. Versus if you're hunting 1,000 acres of public or 200 acres of public, whatever the size is, you have more options. But let me say that, okay, so let's go back a little bit. Mm-hmm. I have this buck on a 40-acre piece
Okay.
that I know, and I know it's a small piece. I know I have to be careful, entry, exit, the whole, shebang. Do you think you would have got him killed just because he's on private on the same piece I killed him on, or if he was on a 40-acre piece of public? Like, what changes from you to me in killing that deer?
How much work have I, if I was going out there, put on that piece for habitat or food or whatever? How much information do I have on this piece?
So I'll give you what I have on this piece.
Okay.
From June to October.
Okay. Then no.
And I'll tell you this because work on the piece also applies into pressure on the piece.
Yes.
So if you're a TikTok guy, a typical social media guy, let's just back off the TikTok. Typical social media guy. We've all seen this dude who's out there every second. I'm out summer scouting, bucket sweating out here, putting up fly traps, fucking scouting in, man, rubs, fucking, and you're in there fucking with the deer.
Yeah.
When you probably shouldn't be fucking with the deer, or maybe you should be. Maybe you're figuring out your stand spot. I don't know. That's your call. What changes from me to you in that instance? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think it's different types of work that go into hunting private versus hunting public.
Yep. I agree.
You are out there, you're the reason or part of the reason why that deer is on that in the first place, whether or not it's bedding or it's food or water or whatever. Whereas when I go on a public, I'm just looking for these things and seeing where these things are at.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just different. Like, yes, I get pissed off when I'm out hunting public and somebody walks underneath me hour and a half after daylight with their, climber on their back going to go sit, not leaving, gonna go sit. But that's part of hunting public land.
Yeah.
It pisses me off sometimes, but not because people are out there. It's because people, I feel like, just don't take it as seriously. Whereas a lot of private land hunters, they're out there, they're doing the work preseason. They're going to be the ones that, not all of everybody, but they're going to get out there at the right time and not screw up that piece as much as possible.
I think.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree with you most times.
Okay.
I think it's your experienced hunter hunts their private piece how you explained.
Yeah.
I feel like the more inexperienced hunter pressures their little private piece because they just feel the need to be out there from like, they're just anxious.
Yeah, and I could see that if I had 50 acres tomorrow, I would probably be out there, like checking everything out. Like, what can I do to make this better? What can I do to make this better?
Yeah, and that's not bad.
No, but you can screw that. I mean,
You can fuck it up.
I mean, just like think of it as like public ground.
Yeah.
If you walk into the same piece of public, the same access every single time, and you and 40 other people have done it in that weekend,
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough, and those deer are going to know that there's people here, and they know whenever it's that time of the year when they start hearing gunshots or having arrows slung at them.
But for the record, like by what I just said, like I'm not saying that I don't respect someone who kills a deer in public. Like I'll high five you the same way I high five somebody for getting it done on their private piece.
Yeah,
and I might make sure it smacks a little harder.
Yeah. Well, and
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't take it that way at all. It's just it's different. And I used to be this guy who was, and we have me and my wife last year, we were driving on the highway and these guy with a trailer and a side-by-side pull up next to us and had two studs on the back of it. Just heads just banging.
Yeah.
And they were just giants. And she's like, what the fuck? Those are big ass deer. And I'm like, yeah, fuck them. But it wasn't.
Fuck them.
Yeah, it wasn't like serious.
But you're joking.
It was.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, fuck you, dude. You killed a giant.
Because my wife would be like, hey, how come you can't do that? I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
If we were all in a deer camp together and one of us came back late, it's like, what'd you kill?
Yeah, you'd be doing the same shit.
It's a giant, dude. Like, fuck.
See, and that's
fuck
why I
you,
think,
Doug.
like,
You killed a giant.
We'd all celebrate, but then we'd be giving shit to everyone 2 seconds
Yeah,
later.
and that's just how I grew up in deer camp.
yeah.
Was you got a lot of shit for if you missed, if you killed. I mean, you could have killed like a 160, and they would have made fun of you.
If
like,
you grew up
you could have killed a 180.
If you grew up in a deer
Yeah.
camp, you got thick fucking skin. I guarantee
Oh,
that.
dude, I just did a podcast with Aaron Blicey on the fall. They did the like your best buck to date series,
Sure.
And I kept finding myself during the podcast. Yeah, he's not a 200. Yeah, he's not a 200. Yeah, oh yeah, he's no 200. And I'm like, all right, I realize I'm fucking comparing myself like this, my best buck to date. And I'm saying he's not a 200, he's no 200.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to like come off as like, I don't appreciate this deer.
Right.
But it's who I surround myself with.
Yeah.
Like,
It's giant buck killers.
like Austin Chandler's a part of our crew.
Yeah.
Ross Bigger's a part of our crew. We go to Mark Drury's house and hang out and drink beer and margaritas with Mark Drury. Like and I was like, it's just what we strive to get. I hate to make it seem like we're unappreciative of what we have.
Yeah.
I get what I have because I've worked for what I have and I appreciate what it is because it's my best buck.
Right.
And so I kind of felt like, I sound ungrateful to a point.
Well, and you can buck shame yourself. There's a lot of buck shaming that goes on social media, but you can also buck shame your own deer that you kill.
But that's everyone too. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you killed a 160. What was it?
67.
Yeah.
And I could say my biggest one's 56th. Do I want it to be bigger? Absolutely.
Yeah, we all want bigger bucks.
We all want bigger bucks.
My biggest buck is maybe 120 inches.
That's all right, though.
That's all right.
There's
It's
nothing wrong
fine.
with
And
that.
like,
Doug's biggest is 112.
And
like he's trying.
I catch myself looking back on it and being
For
like,
your
oh,
age.
wish he was bigger.
Dude, look at this
whatever.
buck right here.
Yeah.
How big you think that deer is?
No idea.
Yeah.
But that goes back to the saying, like, if we shot 200s every year, we wouldn't be sitting here fucking talking about it.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By the
Yeah.
way, we put our first deer ever in the studio. That's what's in here. So like,
Wow. That's awesome.
First buck ever when I was a kid. First buck with a bow. Eric's first buck with a bow. This is my dad's first like rack buck with a bow. Like, you
That's
know what I
cool.
mean? We put those
These are
in
all
here
number ones
for a
for us.
reason. Like, these are like humble beginnings of these deer have been in here for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
you know, these two deer have been in the studio since we started the podcast, like
Yeah.
at the OG studio.
Yep.
So,
I like it.
but it's there for a reason.
Yeah.
And like, I never really think about like all the big buck killers we have in, probably sit there and look at them two deer and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but they've all been there.
Right.
You know they have.
but like-
they started somewhere.
Did any of that cross your mind?
No,
these deer?
I walked in. I was like, man, if we talk about my buck that I kill, he's probably maybe a little bit taller than that buck.
Yeah.
like that's all I thought about. Like the deer in here are crazy in my eyes.
The deer out in the
Everywhere.
city. Yeah.
Like they're all just. I mean, they're great deer, awesome deer. I'd kill any of them twice over.
We're very fortunate. Like we have a great. Fuck! I thought I forgot to hit record on that button, but we have a great collection of deer. Like we're good, you know. Like it's great, and we're very fortunate. But I think people will just go on the TikTok want to think because they're private ground deer that they weren't worked for,
Exactly.
and that's a bummer, dude. Like
It is a super bummer.
because but I think the dudes who do think that couldn't figure it out no matter where they were.
yeah.
Because of their mindset, first off.
Yeah. The mindset's a big thing of it. And
It's
like
a liberal mindset. It's a liberal deer hunter mindset.
And like I said before,
It is.
It is. It's. I can't have it.
I'm
Someone would be
jealous of
pissed
what
off.
you have, and I don't want to work for it.
And I get jealous. I mean,
Go out and get
jealous. Yeah, jealous all the time. Like those guys I was talking about in the trailer with these big bucks. It's like, man, I wish I could have killed one of those things. You know?
Yeah, but you're using that to motivate you.
Yeah. And once I hit that, and this was not recently, within the last year, was when I got over the whole. This guy killed a big buck. Well, it's probably on private land. Whatever. Fuck them. It's probably on private land. Just,
Oh yeah.
That's unhealthy, dude.
It is. It is.
it's toxic.
And now it's just like, whatever.
You know what that says to me, and I know you.
But you
know
got out
now.
of it. That's the most important thing.
I got out of it, and I realized, once you realize that there's just different amounts of work that go. Now you can look at like outfitting hunts where we go to a different state we've never been to before, and somebody puts us on a 180 because we paid for it. Like that's different than people who own their land and go out. And I can't speak for that because I have never done it before. I don't know what goes into all of that, but just looking on the outside of things,
Yeah.
I would not claim myself as being this giant buck killer if I didn't put in the work.
I know what you're saying, and I think there's weight to that.
Yeah.
Now, we know guys
Yeah.
who guide deer hunts,
Yep.
and we know guys who go on guided deer hunts. I've never been on a guided whitetail hunt I've never been on a guided whitetail hunt. Neither of you guys, have you? No, you guys have been on one.
We've been on one, and we
Okay.
were better off.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Right? This is the point I'm trying to make. So, in most instances, if it's done honestly, Austin guides deer hunters.
Yep.
Those dudes still hunt their asses off.
Oh, yeah.
Now, did they find like let's just use Kaler as an example. Kaler is an awesome fucking guy. He killed a giant 8-pointer in the high 160s. Austin knew about this buck. Kaler did not. He knew about the buck from Austin, but he didn't put all the groundwork in. Now, Kaler put in the fucking time
For
to
sure.
kill that
Yeah, the
deer
days.
in that time frame.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of guys that hunt with Austin that hunt for specific deer that put in the all day hours and never get a shot.
Yeah.
And how was your guys' guided experience?
Fucking the worst experience ever.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Really? It was that bad?
It was bad.
It was terrible.
Really?
Yes. 100%. Like
It was a joke.
like we didn't see fucking deer worth of shit. And like for how much I was just there as a cameraman, so I was just an observer, but Doug paid for it and I'm like we thought about leaving like the second day.
for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We thought about like, hey, let's pack up and go back home because we know hunting's way better at home.
Yeah, you're
right
wasting time.
It
there.
was a waste of time.
Well, and that can happen on public too, like the guided portion of it. Like if you want to put quotes around that, guided. If I go to a new piece of public, this last year I went with a buddy that I met through social media, and he's like, "Hey, get up in this tree right here." I'm like, "Dude, like, have you seen deer out of this tree? Like, I don't want to take your spot from you." He's like, "No, it's good. Like, just sit in this tree." And I was like, I just felt super weird about it. Just not being able to go out there, not knowing the land, knowing
Right.
how things work. I just don't know if I could like do it. Like I
Yeah.
like to know what's going on, what the terrain looks like.
See, most of my like guided experience is Western style hunts.
Yep.
Or Africa was different, but like, or a bear hunt, But I feel like the Western hunts,
It's a different ball game.
it's different though too, because it's like we're buddies with Trey. So Trey's not like, hey, I already know where this big 6x6 is. We're gonna go do it. Like
Well, and that's the thing too. A lot of people think guided hunts are like, hey, this deer is tied up to this tree. Go sit in a stand, and you're gonna shoot it.
No, it's not. It's not a high fenced hunt.
It's
No.
I mean, and that's the thing either. Like, but that's what a lot of people think. Like, I work for a living. I have limited vacation. If I can afford to go on a fucking guided hunt, guess what? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, then too, like, when I went, let's just use my elk hunt as an example. Like, built up points went. I hunted with Trey the first couple days. We didn't see any elk the first day at all. Not a elk. We just were like, shit, they're not here. And then we went to another canyon. Trey's like, hopefully they're in here. But a lot of it was like, Trey's a good buddy, and Devin was with us.
Right.
And it's not, but our situation's a little different. Like, we're buddies with them. Like, if I would have just called Trey out of nowhere, he might have, like, I already know what canyon they're in. But, like, it was more fun that we went in as friends, and we're like, let's see if the elk are in here.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I got more of an experience out of it because he did that, and then he had to go guide, and then me and Devin and Braden, one of Trey's new guides, were like, let's go find the elk. And then we made our own game plan together and went in. So
that's cool.
It's not like I was like, hey, Kurt, there's going to be an elk in here. Let's just walk you right to it. It was like we hunted them together.
Yeah.
So I've never had that. It's guided. Walk on in there.
Well, and that's how our mule deer hunt was too. It's like, shit, there were some days we put on fucking 12 miles and didn't see a goddamn mule deer,
And that's the guide's job, is finding these deer for his clients. That's what he does for a living. But there's also the people who are like, where do you draw the line? If I've got a buddy who's been on public that I've not ever been on, and he's like, hey man, we've got birds gobbling here, been gobbling here for the last 3 days. He takes you out there with him. Is that considered a guided hunt? Because he has the inventory. He knows what's out there. You've never been there before.
That's just a good homie, brother.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
But I'm just trying to play devil's advocate of
for sure.
Where do you
draw the line?
Yeah, where do you draw
But
the line?
here's the thing. I don't think it really matters because here's the thing. And if you've hunted long enough, like we're coming into, this will be my 21st season.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're close, right?
Yeah, around there.
So it's like, okay, 21 years. I've hunted seasons where you struggle, and then you hunt sometimes and it just works out and you kill one right away. Yeah. It's the ebb and flow of hunting.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works out, and take that fucking son of a bitch. You're good.
Yeah, take the W.
Take the W, and then when it's not working, take the L.
Yeah, you take the L.
It's just how it goes.
Take the L.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, what are we doing? We're comparing quick success as no work. Bitch, I've been hunting for 21 motherfucking years. I put in the work. Sometimes it's got to happen easy. What the fuck?
It's like my season last year is the worst and best season I've ever had in my fucking life.
Yeah.
I didn't kill one, but I seen 3 fucking booners in 1 year.
That beat all of us.
Well,
Hey,
and
it was
look
a great season.
how my turkey season has gone. I've not killed a turkey in 8 years,
Me neither.
and been hunting by myself for 3 years. I finally got it done.
Yeah.
But I didn't quit turkey hunting.
Yeah, but you know what? It came easy to you this year, and you shouldn't have killed them. You should have made it a little harder on yourself.
Yeah, it should have been way easier, way harder on me to kill this deer.
Yeah. So that's what it is. It's just kind of like when it works, it works.
Yeah, and it just, something clicked. But I've still kept hunting. I've still tried to go out there and listen to birds gobble. And
See, that's the thing. You earned your work and your success. Like, if that would have been your first day turkey hunting, you'd be like, shit's fucking easy. Fuck these TikTok guys.
Turkeys are stupid.
People don't know shit.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
That's what I thought too when I
smooth
first started
brain.
turkey hunting. 6 years later, I killed a turkey.
Yeah.
And Doug guided you on it.
Yeah, he
I
guided
did
me.
guide you on that.
Man, what a good friend you are.
Yeah, you owe me.
Hey, let's see that Snapchat.
No.
Pull it up.
Nothing on there.
Come on.
No.
Just a bunch of empty promises.
Yeah.
Just broken promises back and forth. I think this all makes for great conversation.
It does for sure.
It does.
You know,
And
it's fun.
me personally, talking about like guided hunts, I don't think I would, just being honest, I'm an honest person. I don't think I'd ever go on a guided whitetail hunt. Like, personally. Now, if somebody was going to take me out for elk or mule deer, anything else besides whitetails and turkeys, I'd probably do it.
But if you had a homie in Kansas who's like, hey, come hunt Kansas with me.
Okay, if I had a homie in Kansas who said, hey, I've got some land, you can come hunt. Yes, I'd probably do it.
Hey, guess what?
Would I pay for a whitetail guided hunt? No. Not because I'm
Agreed.
broke, but because
I'm in the same
I don't think I would do it.
because we have whitetails here.
Yeah, we've got deer here. We got some elk. You know, I've got some elk down in Missouri, but
It's hard to leave deer for deer.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
It is.
that's a good point.
It's hard to leave whitetails for whitetails.
yeah.
Especially the caliber we have around.
Unless
That's
you're
a-
leaving like whitetail spikes for like, decent
I
decent
can see-
bucks,
yeah, I
like
can see that.
maybe.
Well, that's like
but-
the conversation we got. Like, it's just like, hey, why don't you hunt public?
yeah.
I've already put in my hard work on places I want to hunt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to prove anything to you.
Nothing.
Like, I'm not here to be like, oh man, if I want to be looked at like a killer, I got to go kill one on public
With
so
a
I can
longbow.
Yeah, so I can make all that. I can make this niche of TikTok and the socials that are fucking fingering each other's asses and saddles happy.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that niche. I'm hunting how I want to hunt.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like-
and a lot of my stuff comes from like public land. This stupid shit that I ran into on public land. And I don't want to make that my personality, but it kind of is because that's pretty much all I hunt. But I'm not a douchebag about it.
That's a big factor.
You know, like I killed that bird on the Mark Twain forest.
Yeah.
But you don't hear me like, oh, if you can't kill.
You just gave up your fucking spot.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, everybody that hunts Mark Twain hates you right now.
Oh, dude, it's like, what, 1 million acres? Like, good luck.
Oh, the only reason why you killed that bird because it's on a
on
million
public.
acres.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to get a
His name
bunch
is
of
You
Mark
got a
Twain.
million acres to hunt.
Yeah.
Look, it's the same difference. It's the
And it-
same.
You can't make anybody happy.
No.
You can't.
Nobody can be happy about what you say. Unless I say,
Dude, you can't.
I like hunting deer and turkey. But even that, people will be like,
You could
fuck
kill like
you.
a turkey with a longbow. On
Like, you
public,
don't hunt
and
mule
someone
deer?
will find a way to give you shit.
Yeah.
Dude, hunt them less gay.
Yeah.
With a field point on.
Yeah, that's illegal, Eric.
Well, someone would say.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, that's illegal. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
In Illinois, it's illegal. You can't have a field point in your quiver where you hunt.
Oh, I don't think that's a rule in Missouri.
I don't think
Interesting.
Iowa, but
We got some stupid rules. But
Pretty sure. I don't know, man.
I was kidding.
it was
God,
a joke.
it's a joke, Kurt.
You're a hater. You're a hater.
God, that's what we've just been talking about for 2 fucking hours.
It's the hater.
A joke.
Jeez. Chill.
Chill out, Kurt.
Daddy, chill.
Kurt, go hunt fucking
fuck is even
public.
that?
Go hunt public. All right. Let me ask you this. I got notes here.
Oh, boy.
You're a newer hunter-ish.
Noob.
What are your whitetail goals?
A deer that makes me happy when I am up in the tree.
What
Now,
makes you
no-
happy?
Anything, like if it comes in and it's a decent buck and I'm like, oh, that's a good buck. Now if it's a spike, I mean, depending on what time of season it is, if it's in the late season and like our freezer's
I'm
empty,
happy.
That'll make me happy.
that'll make me happy, man. But I think a good, like mature buck is my goals. But being newer into bow hunting, I just want to get like a decent buck.
That's fair.
I mean, a decent buck with my bow. Got one with my rifle. I want a decent buck with my bow.
Like we're talking like a 120 or better,
Yeah.
125.
Oh yeah, 120 or better. Just something good. Something I guess you guys call them rack bucks up here. Just
That's not what we call them. No.
oh okay. I thought you said that earlier.
We call them shit
Shit.
bucks.
No.
So we've
like
got
like a basket rack.
Basket rack.
No. Just like an actual like full rack. Like okay, so we've got like spikes and you got fork and horns, and then you've got
Fork and horns.
shithead
Okay.
bucks.
Let me try you on one. Stay here. I'm gonna keep the camera on you.
Okay.
Mike, entertain the people, everybody.
We call them Timmy's.
Timmy's.
I'm gonna bring in a
Timmy's.
couple racks.
That's what me and Eric call them.
Oh
Yeah.
boy,
Like that. That's a Timmy.
that's a Timmy or
a
that
lot.
one?
Just pretty much any little shit buck we call Timmy's.
Okay. Would this make you happy?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you kidding me?
that would
For my
be-
first bow buck, yeah,
Hold her that way.
yeah. Do I need to get in here more?
No, it's that way. That's a Coos deer from Mexico.
Yeah.
Can that make you happy?
If that was a whitetail, I'd kill it twice over,
That's a dead deer.
Yeah.
I kill it.
dude.
Okay, we're scaling her.
Oh, dude,
Would that make you happy?
for sure, 100%.
Okay.
Or are you going one more?
I know which one he's grabbing next.
Oh.
An idea. Yep.
Would that make you happy?
Nah. I'd pass.
Am I on private or public?
Private.
Yeah.
Let's just say the fence is a little high.
Yeah.
That's a good clip right there. Would that make you happy? Am I
Is
on
it private or public? Yeah, there you go.
Clip it.
No, yeah.
All right, we should do another clip with that buck. You're like, I killed this on Missouri. I killed this on 20 acres of Missouri public.
Yeah. You're like, oh, no, you didn't.
Like, yep, I did.
That thing sit up on its own?
Yeah, I guess it will, huh?
Sure.
No, that's
It's got its own kickstand. It's good.
so if you'd be happy with the coups, you're going to be set up nicely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It with my bow, 100%.
Yeah,
I probably will not go out with a rifle again until I get a bow buck.
I like
Just
that
my,
goal. I like
just
that
my mindset.
Well, how
'cause
do
I
your tags
passed.
work?
Huh?
How do your tags work?
You get 2 bucks in Missouri between bow and rifle.
Okay.
Altogether. You can kill one with your bow from September 15th or 16th, whenever the season starts. Kill 1 buck, however many does you want. If you're on public, some counties you can't kill a doe, and then you can't kill another buck until rifle season starts.
Huh.
And if you shoot it with your bow during rifle season, you have to use your rifle tag, obviously. But if you say I kill one opening day of archery and then I kill one opening day of rifle, I can't kill any more bucks the rest of the year.
But you can use archery equipment for
Yeah.
for all of it.
Okay.
kind of like similar to Illinois, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roughly.
Similar. Yep.
Yeah, the allowed methods are rifles and shotguns, and then you have like your
Can you use archery equipment during shotgun season separated from rifle season? Or is that considered the same
alternative
thing?
method?
Alternative.
But I don't know if that's just black powder. I don't know. I've always like,
Pistol.
yeah, you can use pistols during that time.
Muzzleloader.
I've been just worried about bow the last 3 years. And so your bow season runs technically from September 15th until January 15th.
Yeah.
So you can hunt with a bow that whole time.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Okay.
It's in all, when you look at each one of those individual seasons, I don't know the dates because I just don't really pay attention to them because I'm just using archery equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
Each one of those methods has a compound bow in it.
Interesting.
Yep. I'm trying to get blow dart gun hunting passed for squirrel hunting in Missouri.
That should be fair.
It's not listed that you can't do it, but it's not listed that you can do it.
It doesn't say.
So I went
It's
down
that
this
gray area. You know?
Yeah. I called a couple game wardens and went down this rabbit hole. I ended up talking with the general of the Missouri Conservation Department, like the top dog at Conservation Department. He's like, man, get a bunch of people together that are Missouri residents and, get like
Sign
a petition.
petition.
Yeah. And he's like, bring it to the board. The board meets once a month. So
There you go.
I just got to do it. I got to get everything written.
I
out.
don't see any issue because they chew on antlers, so it should be anything.
Well, and if I can go out and hunt 'em with a shotgun, why can I not make it harder and go hunt 'em with a blow dart gun? Are you kidding me?
hey, I'm for it.
I'm
You can
all
use
for
a
it.
deer rifle
Sounds
to
fun.
kill squirrels.
30 out
You
of 6.
can
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just blow them apart.
Yeah, let's get the blow gun.
I don't think
going.
anybody does 'cause people like to eat them, but why not?
Hey, if you get a petition going, we'll help you out and get that
Oh,
signed.
dude, if you can turn them to instant hamburger.
I had to go pick it off the trees. Grandpa shot one with a 30-30 once. It did not. There was nothing left. I think we found the tail afterwards.
Damn.
God.
Dude, I got to get, I'm getting my 300 Win Mag set up. Jacob's getting it set up for me. And I just want to long range some groundhogs with it in the yard. I got a groundhog nuisance issue.
They're an issue.
It's a problem.
We got them down there, but they're not a
Oh,
problem.
they're an issue up
yeah.
here.
I have an infestation.
Really?
Yes.
We've killed 6
that'd
at the
be
farm
fun.
this year.
No shit.
6.
You can kill them fair game, right? When they're like a nuisance like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I have one. They live in my shed. They have the
house party.
They have the foundation dug out of it.
Bro, do you use that shed for anything?
Yeah, everything.
Oh, the big shed. I thought you were talking about that little tin shed.
No.
I said, put some tannerite underneath that bitch. Let's blow it up.
No, they're in my main shed. Even if I did put it in that little shed, I'd be fucked.
That'd be all right. Just blow one wall off.
Yeah, keep all my shit in there.
Damn.
It'd be a problem. So we're working through that.
Just go out there and kill them all.
Thing is, it's like, I don't know what, I think if they're in your yard like that, you can just blast them. But it's like you go to Farm and Fleet and you buy all that poison, just poison them all. I'd rather shoot them because it's like they're not
Yeah, I know they're gonna die if I shoot them most of the time.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't want to poison them and them die in the hole
Yeah,
because then it's just gonna reek.
it's like mouse in your house
yeah,
or mice in your house.
mouse in the house.
Mouse in the
sounds
house.
like a children's book.
Yeah,
It is.
mice in your house. Like we always just put traps up. Like I poison them. Well, what if they die and they start stinking up everything, man?
That's my thing, man. It's like I don't know.
I'd rather just break their neck, get it over with.
Snatch it.
Yeah.
Kill them instantly. Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, what else is bothering you in your TikTok world?
Oh man, there's a lot. I think people just, like I said before, taking things so seriously. Like we're out here hunting and doing what we love, and yes, we're for conservation and for keeping deer and turkeys around, but
Yeah.
we also like just killing shit. Like,
And having fun.
yeah, if you were a new hunter, you've never hunted before in your life, and somebody says, "Hey, do you want to come help conservation in Illinois?" What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hey, do you want to come deer hunting with me this year?
Yeah,
dude,
right.
sure.
Hey, I'm gonna read some TikTok comments. Let's let this.
Oh
do.
man,
I was on my phone. I didn't want to make it seem like I was like on my phone. Ignoring
no,
the
you're good.
Podcast.
You're good.
Yeah, let's see them Snapchats.
All right, so let's see them snaps, dude. See them tits. All right, so
Hang on.
here's my. Should I play this into the here? Let me do this.
Just pull up on the screen.
I can't with my phone.
You have, a,
Technically I can, but it won't play.
you have a computer right there.
There you go, you're-
It won't play the audio like I want. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
All right, let me play this clip that I just posted that like we already started getting hate on.
Okay.
Oh, don't want to post that. Copyright. Inform you this, but turkeys are meant to be shot with a shotgun. And I'm like, whatever. Because I have decap birds, I've body shot birds with a bow. I personally think controversial take. Most people probably shouldn't hunt turkeys with a bow because they don't know where to shoot them.
Yeah, and then you go to states that are suffering like Kansas, and they got a month-long archery-only season before regular shotgun opens. They're worried about the population, and they're letting you go around with a bow.
Yeah. Well, it's.
Huh?
I've
That's
wounded
crazy.
birds with a bow. That's crazy. So that's already getting comments. Okay, so like, let's read the first comment. Inform you this, but turkeys are meant to be shot with a shotgun. Maybe.
Read
So,
it.
just quick, my thoughts
I'm
on
like,
that.
whatever.
God damn
it. Pause.
I've only turkey hunted with shotguns, but I've always said if I ever were to go out and bow hunt with them, I would use like a decap broadhead and only shoot them in the head. I just either miss or you don't. Like you can shoot them low or shoot them high, I guess. But
Yeah, but I mean, if you nick them with that blade anywhere and
Yeah.
they'll waddle up, they're dying.
yes, so that's my opinion on that. And I've never bow hunted turkeys in my life.
Here's a Kurt. I'm a fan of you and the WC crew, but that guy in the mask is a d-bag. Kansas postseason opens 1 week before shotgun. Guy doesn't know.
Was it? He's talking about me in the mask.
No. I think he's talking
kidding.
about cartel.
I think there was one clip where they were talking about keeping the latex fresh, and it cuts to Doug. And he's like, I wouldn't know about.
just like condoms. Wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know.
Don't know anything about that.
Here's another. Worry about yourselves. Deer hunters lose a lot of deer with bows as well. The last thing we need is people putting bow hunting under a microscope. I get his point, but you're saying hunters don't know how to hunt like you do. Most people bow hunting turkeys have researched it. Get over yourself. I disagree. I think most people bow hunting turkeys have not researched it.
No,
I think
100%.
the experienced hunters know from trial and error, but I think you hand a bow to fucking Kevin Fuckhead down the road, he don't know. He's gonna go
don't know
shoot it
shit.
right where he thinks its lungs are. Guess what? They're not there.
me as an example, I have researched the anatomy of a turkey while I was in the tree during the fall deer hunting, and I saw turkeys working their way, but I have not went into depth on researching it, and I would still go out and kill one with a decap broadhead with a bow if I decided to.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I've done my research on it.
Well, let's see if Instagram has the same hate.
Hate.
Yeah,
The
everybody's an expert
Everyone is.
in the comment section.
And I will say, Mr. Cartel might have been off on the Kansas turkey season.
Yeah,
He said a month, and it might have been a month at one point. But the dude's also from New York,
yeah.
So,
Shit, we messed up some stuff from Iowa.
I don't know shit about Illinois seasons.
suck it. You know what I mean?
I don't know nothing.
You don't know shit.
Yeah.
We getting hate on there?
But no. Here's the difference. Someone in Kansas, their name is Kansas is in their name. Kansas is only 2 weeks long. So, and that person wasn't hateful, wasn't disrespectful, nothing. And then every other comment on here, not controversial at all. As a big bow hunter, for 90% of what I do, turkeys are meant for shotguns.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying don't hunt them with a bow.
Oh yeah, it's working class bow hunter.
Just
I'm
know
saying
your shit.
know your
Yeah.
shit.
Know what you're doing. I wouldn't go out tomorrow and body shoot a turkey with a bow.
Well, it's also the same thing of being like, hey, don't practice for deer and go out and I expect you to double long one perfectly at 45 yards.
Yeah.
Know
Also,
what you're doing.
You're not saying that even if people like know the anatomy of turkey, it's so small anyway. It's like,
Shit happens.
yeah. So like turkeys just get wounded even if you knew where to shoot them. So
I mean, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube of people shooting them with a bow and then chasing after them.
Oh, yeah.
every time.
Every time.
That's
A ton.
most of the viral videos.
Unless they are using a decat broadhead and that
Yeah.
bird falls down and starts flopping immediately.
Yeah.
A lot of videos I've seen, people have to run after them and catch up to them.
Yep.
Or follow a blood trail until they find the turkey,
I had to chase
doing
after
that.
mine. I body shot it, and
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't going to go far, but I mean,
Yeah.
just to make sure I didn't lose that bird, I went did my
Yeah,
due diligence.
Usually once they hit the timber, they're
Well, dude, the best video
hard to
I've
find.
seen of like turkey anatomy shooting is the Holders from Ray's Hunting. They have a great YouTube video on like where to shoot a turkey, man, and it's the best video. Unless somebody came out with a newer one, it's the best one I've seen.
They have their videos they've got the one side, like what you see, and then the other side of the target's got the actual anatomy on the inside.
That might be the one.
Maybe I've seen a video like that too with turkeys.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
And that was really cool because you see people shooting targets. It's like, here's where the heart is. But you can actually like see what's going on.
Right.
And some people have those fancy ass targets where it's like cut in half. And like,
Yeah.
Here's where the heart is. Here's where the lung is. And that's
Where it
super
is right
cool.
there.
Yeah.
super pinky out.
Yeah. Super fancy.
I can't afford that.
Okay.
What the hell is even that?
I think I found the video. So there's not going to be no audio on here, I don't think, just because the way our setup is. But this is David Holder from Ray's Hunting talking about essentially the shiny spot in that wing right there. And he talks about where he's talking about all angles,
Huh.
which is great. And he's got a taxidermied turkey for people just listening with an arrow. And he's kind of like demonstrating,
Where to shoot it.
yeah, entry, all that stuff. So that's actually a pretty cool mount.
It's very cool.
It's different.
We need to I got that goblin on a branch turkey over here above the bedroom in the studio. We need to get that more into the main area. Give some turkeys some love here in the studio.
Almost to show how ignorant I am. I don't know if he's saying you wouldn't want to do a frontal shot on turkeys, but I always thought it was like what do they call it? Texas heart shot.
Texas heart
Go
shot.
up through the ass. Or it was a broadside shot.
Get to his wings and his legs. That's why I really don't like this shot.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't break him down. So my preference is a strutting turkey broadside or facing straight away, which let's talk a little bit about the straightaway shot. Straightaway shot on a turkey, not strutting. One would think, man, you got to be up here, and you can be, because we'll show you. My cameraman Warren, he actually killed one of his turkeys this year by hitting him right here, and
Turkeys
he
are
bled
awesome.
out very quickly and went
They're
down.
cool.
They're very cool.
Anywhere along that
Fucking
spine
dinosaurs.
is going to be the best place for you to place that arrow. I prefer to keep it down here lower in the tail, and I want to show you why. If I penetrate that turkey right here, watch what happens when I rotate this bird. If I keep it at that elevation, I've gone through the biggest amount of mass on that turkey as I can. And so therefore, I got the best chance of killing him because I've gone through the center of the turkey as opposed to going up high. It is possible to cut one's head off. I don't recommend it. It's a tough shot. It's not that it's not a good shot as far as killing the turkey, but if you don't hit that just perfectly, you're not going to take that turkey's head off. If you hit it over here, you take some feathers, and I'll tell you what, if the first time that you ever go try that, you're going to find turkey's head moves a whole bunch. So if you want to be a little more adventurous than others, try that headshot. You're going to see us shoot them in the body and killing our turkeys. We like
Interesting.
too much.
Yep.
Thanks for watching Above the Rest Outdoors.
When was that video made? Does it say on there?
That's gotta be an older video.
Yeah, I think it's a great video though.
It is a great video. I'm also jealous of everywhere else besides people have Easterns because their turkeys are so pretty.
Yeah.
Easterns are very big, but you got some pretty
Bland.
birds. Yeah. It's like, it's a turkey.
11 years ago.
Holy
11?
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's bizarre to think that YouTube's been around that long.
Well, here they have another one a year ago. He updated it.
I wonder if he talks about decap broadheads.
I know lots and lots of people that are shooting turkeys and they're like, man, they're hard to kill. Not necessarily. They're probably fairly easy to kill if you hit them in the right spot. The problem is finding them. So what I'm about to show you is how you're going to find all your turkeys. Every one of them you shoot. If you hit them where I'm telling you to, you will find every one of them. That's a pretty bold on a strutting turkey. Okay? And what we're looking for is we're going to follow the legs up until they hit the shiny spot. Why? Because we want to shoot the front of the shiny spot. So if the bird's flipped around, I don't want to say the left side of the shiny spot, because if you flip them around, then you want to shoot the right side. But the front of it, the front corner of it, right in here. And we'll show you a diagram that's going to actually pinpoint that even more. The reason that we're doing that, and I'm going to flip this around so I can show you that, is by following the shiny spot up like this. What it does is it assures me that I'm going to not only am I going to take out both legs of the turkey, but I'm also going to take out both wings. Crazy statement you're about to hear me say. When you shoot a turkey in the legs, they can't fly. I said that correctly. When you shoot a turkey in the legs, they can't fly. Turkeys are big. They're not made to just soar like an eagle. They're made to fly short distances. Therefore, they got to be able to lift their body up off the ground. To lift their body off the ground, they got to be able to get their feet.
Those are so badass videos. Like,
Dude, turkeys
are you kidding me? That's awesome.
Because they can't go anywhere.
Turkeys are sick, aren't they?
They're so cool. I will, if somebody said, hey, you can only turkey hunt or deer hunt for the rest of your life, I'd pick deer. But
It really
turkeys,
sucked though because you can't turkey anymore. But
turkeys
I
are
gotta go do
so
it.
much fun.
My love for turkeys grows every year. It's like, but I quickly go back to zero.
I think just because the turkey season's so short as well.
Yeah.
Illinois sucks for turkeys.
Yeah.
I'm getting more excited about them. I think after the
Eric's coming
cartel
around.
podcast, I'm
Look at
kind of
Eric.
like, I was like flatlined for a little bit and went up like
You a little beep in your.
an eighth of an inch.
A little bit of a beep.
But then
Yeah.
Eric's gonna forget about them, and then by next spring we're gonna be like, Eric, remember how you thought they were so cool?
Fuck
Like,
turkey.
fuck
Man.
man.
I'll have to watch a bunch of like just like OG Drury turkey videos and get you amped up.
We'll see.
If you,
Only one way to find out.
yeah, my most recent video I posted on TikTok, it had like 6 birds gobbling on like 50 yards in front of me. It was so like just hearing that gobble in the morning is crazy. Like deer are very cool to see out in a field.
The calling and the gobbling is like a very
Just talking to them.
important part. Yeah.
Just hearing, even if they're like forever away.
I feel like
If deer
Eric
could gobble, no one hunt fucking turkeys.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Good point,
Imagine seeing a deer strut.
You know what I mean?
a deer strut.
A deer strut.
Just comes in.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of do when they get all puffed up.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine if their antlers got bigger when they were in full strut. That
you
would
gotta
be.
shoot them then.
Yeah.
You guys shoot them then so they stay
Talk about
big.
ground shrinkage. Yeah.
It's so stupid, but I love it.
I think if Eric like solo killed a turkey, I think he'd be hooked forever.
I'm gonna try it.
Dude, I can tell you this, like I said, this year was my first solo bird. And the last few years, it's been kind of like, oh, well, you know, I didn't kill one.
I gotta get some
Yeah, but dude,
decoys.
that's like turkey season is kind of like my time to hunt with buddies.
Yeah, true.
And I was talking about my wife about this the other day. I haven't traveled
this week?
for like hunting at all, but I feel like turkey season is an easier time to go
travel.
to travel because you can go for a weekend. Like you have to scout and everything, but if you hear a bird gobbling, I mean,
go.
they just go and try to kill it.
Yeah.
With deer, you kind of have to figure it out a
Yeah.
little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a little bit easier if you were to travel for turkeys.
Like turkeys, you could kill in one morning.
Yeah. If you
didn't
know
know
what
the-
you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit
I
sometimes.
feel like the
The deer
way
would be way harder.
the way we deer hunt, it takes more. It's more of a build up
Yeah.
to kill. You know.
Homework.
But like, I love killing turkeys, man. I do love it. But I mean, come on, dude. Look at this. If turkeys had fucking 13-inch G2s, boy,
That's beautiful.
it'd be different.
It would be different.
Are there any antler restrictions up here?
No.
No.
Really?
Not in Iowa either.
So we down where I'm at, I'm in Southwest Missouri. But most of the south portion of Missouri, there's no restrictions on deer. But when you go like 2 counties up or 3 counties up, it's 4 points on one side.
Oh, really?
Now, have
Yeah.
you seen the difference in deer size there?
I mean, you think about Midwest bucks. A lot of those deer are pretty big. People who
Yeah.
are the famous people who are hunting Missouri, they're kind of in central or northern Missouri. Mm-hmm. And deer are bigger around there. I mean, you think 4 points on one side, I see a bunch of fork and horns or, little 5 points or whatever throughout the year.
Yeah.
And people kill them. It's whatever. Kill whatever you want to. But
But also don't. I'm kidding.
But also don't.
I mean,
Hot take.
I don't believe that. I don't believe. Hot take, huh?
yeah, whatever makes
Spicy?
there's some people who are advocates for what's a shooter buck. It could be a spike, or they're not saying go out and shoot spikes all the time. That's not what they're saying. Some people take it that way. Don't go out and shoot a spike just because it's a spike, but shoot whatever you want to shoot.
If it gives you revved up, man, shoot that son of a bitch.
Don't let anybody else tell
vroom,
you.
baby.
Yeah, if Kurt says you have to kill 150, fuck him. Just go out and
Yeah, fuck you, Kurt.
go out and shoot.
Whoa,
go out and
whoa,
shoot whatever
whoa.
you want to.
Fuck you guys, all right?
Yeah.
First of all, I never said that.
No.
Dun dun.
No. You just giving people shit for shooting fork and horns.
Listen, everybody wants to kill bigger bucks.
Yeah.
And don't tell me you didn't think about that when you shot a fork and horn.
Yeah. Everybody wants to. You want to ask a single person, you put a fork and horn in front of them and even 130 inch, which is a good, decent buck.
It's like, hey,
If it
would you
makes
rather shoot this one or
happy-
that one?
Exactly. I picked that one all fucking day.
Exactly,
Are you kidding
see?
me?
That's right.
And
But those don't grow everywhere. So I get your point.
yes.
Get your point. Well,
Especially in the hardest state to hunt deer, Missouri.
yeah, of all time. Dude, that is going to be a problem.
Dude, I don't care.
Do you like how I have my Bud Light voice on at the beginning?
Have you seen the clips, like the little like fake podcast clips I've posted on TikTok?
Yeah, I love them.
They're so funny. So I don't really care.
Is it
turkey
one
one?
you're talking to yourself?
Yeah. Like, why didn't you kill that turkey?
Yeah. Tell me why you didn't kill that turkey this morning.
Well, it's a great question.
my setup. No, I'm an idiot. That's why
You ought to do some TikToks while you're in our studio, like you're doing that to yourself.
I might. Yeah.
In front of a mic.
That's pretty good.
yeah, we should
Just
do
bounce
that.
back from that chair to that chair.
Yeah. Just run back and forth.
Hey, we should do that while we're
It's
here.
a pain in the ass. Like you were messing with audio earlier. It's a pain in the ass to get it to like sync up with each other.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys edit your videos for TikTok. I tried to do one and it was impossible.
There's an app, CapCut.
There's an app for that.
Son of
Yeah.
a bitch.
God damn it,
Oh,
Doug.
dude, the whole podcast game, dude. You get a system, you think it's gonna work. I'm fucking struggling with one right now that's gonna put me late.
Yeah.
It's like, but you guys saw, like, it's a new thing I'm experimenting with. There's always a fucking new thing
Yeah.
Always.
So make it
That's
easier.
It's like TikTok, man.
that this dumb redneck's gonna fuck with. I think at this point, people think like I'm a nerd and like I'm up with all this stuff. I'm not, dude.
Nerd.
I want to
Nerd.
find what works and I want to stick with that, but it's always changing.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Hey,
Look at
me
me.
too.
Quit
We're all
changing
idiots.
I am too.
We don't like change.
Bat change bad.
Yeah.
If it works, don't fix it.
That's right. It doesn't need fix.
You hear
It
that, Bud
works.
Light?
Leave the trainees off our beer. Actually, Bush Light. Is Bush Light included in this?
Well, it's Anheuser-Busch.
No way.
Yeah, fuck you, Anheuser-Busch. We
Hey, Miller Lite, bro.
loved you.
We're switching to Miller Lite, Doug. Get over it.
I drink a Miller Lite here. Doug is just tucking his pee-pee. Doug gives a statement.
Pee-pee.
It's funny that Bush Light couldn't sponsor us, but they could sponsor someone who lopped off their PP.
But now they need us.
Yeah, now they need us.
Dude, I drink a Miller Lite. Dude, I'm about to go out and get me a Coors Light.
Jeez.
Remember the old Brock Lesnar interview?
Fuck Coors Light.
Panther piss.
Dude, you know the Brock Lesnar UFC
No.
interview?
No.
Oh, dude, let me pull it up. Entertain me. Let me get this.
Oh, Brock Lesnar.
This had to be from back in the day, huh?
Oh, it's worth it, dude.
Is it Coors Light ad? Are you sure?
Speaking of beer and hunting, what do you guys think about the whole like hitting a can on the spurs of a turkey and shotgunning it? You don't like it?
Doug did it.
I don't mind the idea, but don't post it on social media.
I think it's fun.
Okay, here we go. I don't know if this will get us pulled, but
Joe Rogan looks so young.
He's got hair.
right here, listen.
Give us your thoughts on the fight. I love it. Keep going. Keep going. I love it, man. You were very worked up even after the fight, even after you beat Frank Mir down. You still were upset and you got in his face. Tell us why you're still upset. Frank Mir had a horseshoe up his ass. I told him that a year ago. I pulled that sumbitch out and I beat him over the head with it.
Oh, wait, it gets better.
Now they're cheering.
That's awful. So fun.
You don't like promoting fights very much. You don't like talking trash. You just like going there and getting the job done. You did it. You got it done tonight. You've only had 5 MMA fights ever, and you've already avenged your 1 loss. Give us your thoughts about your future and what you expect next as a challenge to your title. I love it. I love it. I'm going to go home tonight. I'm going to drink a Coors Light. That's a Coors Light because Bud Light won't pay me nothing.
Gosh.
I'm going to sit down with my friends and family. And hell, I might even get on top of my wife tonight. See y'all later.
Dude, you're telling me that's not gay.
That's
not
gangster as fuck.
So do you know the
I'll be home and drink me a Coors Light. Get on top of my
My wife
wife.
won't pay me nothing.
I don't know if it's a disease. I don't want to call it a disease, but when fighters, after they're done, like their brain is starting to kind of melt away.
Swollen. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called being punchy.
Yeah, and like their speech starts to slur. I think that happens when people only kill big deer for a few years.
No,
they get in their head, especially on social media.
Yeah. I think the wrong people do. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That's
think-
what I should have said. The wrong people do.
because the thing is, I feel like we're surrounded by. I don't think this is controversial. I feel like we're surrounded by humble killers. Like,
Yeah.
you bring Austin Chandler in here, he ain't gonna be like, "Hey, do you see the deer I killed?"
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
he'll never do that.
Ever.
You know, you get a dude on TikTok who's like fucking showing his shit. It's like, oh, bro, come on.
Yeah. And
What are
it's
we doing?
not only on TikTok. It happens everywhere else, but TikTok's just easy in a way to post that stuff because it's quick and attention grabbing, and it can click off. And
Yeah.
Dude, you know how
Usually
much
it
I
does.
like my home taxidermy collection? I almost never show that.
yeah, you know, it's awesome, especially when you have a group of guys who are supportive of you. It's nice having the attention. I posted that picture of my turkey I killed. Best post that's ever happened on Instagram ever. Gained a bunch of followers from it, whatever. And it was awesome. It's great that people support you and all the comments and everything. But
Yeah.
if nobody did that, I wouldn't care. Like,
it's
You're still gonna post it.
I'm still gonna post. I
for
don't
your friends
care.
and family.
You're still happy for what you
And
did.
I posted it whenever I had nothing else to do instead of posting it as soon as I killed the turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a video for TikTok, but I didn't post it till the next day or like that evening or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and dude, like, Instagram's so weird right now, going back to the social thing. Like, I get posting, all right, if you're contracted to do a photo shoot, I get posting things because, like, people have jobs.
Yeah.
Like, we have jobs to do. Like, we're supposed to post so many, like, branded things, right?
Yeah.
We try to do it in a way that's not so branded.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to flood it with the
But
one
dude,
brand.
if you're posting shit, if your brand is only you, and you're posting shit of you like fucking hearing out like 20 miles out, it's like, bro, what do you listen?
Yeah.
Like, it just gets corny,
Yes.
and I think
exactly.
It's messy.
It gets
Messy.
it's messy. Yeah, your message is like, ah,
Cringy.
don't do that, please, don't do that.
I'm gonna start posting more cringy stuff.
Doug, I think you could do it though and pull it off because you're kind of like the funny guy.
Yeah, you're right. Damn it. I'll make it even worse. I'll figure out a way.
Like lean into it.
Yeah, I'll go full boy.
Make it as corny as possible. Well, Brandon, I appreciate the conversation, man. I think this has been a ton of fun.
Oh, it's been a blast.
I think you're built for podcasting, man. Like
Really?
you are good to just like conversate with, man. Like you talk good.
Was it what you expected?
It was way more than I expected. It was awesome.
Okay,
Well,
good.
thanks for being
It was
here.
What did you
beautiful.
expect it to be?
Fun. It was really fun.
More fun, he thought.
It was more fun.
It was
Yeah,
more fun
it was-
than you thought it would be.
He's gonna
Yeah.
post a TikTok later that we're a bunch of douchers.
These guys
Yeah.
are
Shit, when he
Those
walked
guys
in,
that
we're like, what did you think of the studio? He goes, I thought it'd be cool, but it's cool.
No, I said I thought it'd be cool, but it's badass. That's what I said.
we'll take that.
Yeah.
You're like, you guys are douchebags. You guys are old douchebags.
Yeah.
Bunch of old farts.
Bunch of old dipshits.
Don't know shit about fuck.
Well, we do appreciate you coming in and making the drive in studio.
Absolutely.
We're on our way to beat our studio guest goal next year. We're trending pretty good.
We're flying.
So appreciate that, man. Like we've done one phone-in interview so far. That's just for our homie
We're killing
that
it.
hasn't aired yet. Well, maybe it has aired. I don't know when this will land, but no, man, that means a lot that you took the time to drive to us and made the effort. And our goal is like when somebody comes to us for a podcast is give them as much of a WCB like studio experience as we can. So I think when we get done with this, we make some TikToks because I want to feel like a child.
Yeah. Call me a child.
Let's be idiots.
With all due respect. And I want to drink some whiskey with you.
Absolutely.
And children
And-
can't drink whiskey because that would be bad.
Yeah, and anybody who is sitting here thinking that these dudes are not real, like fuck you. These dudes are awesome. From the moment I met them, it was great.
Thanks,
Absolute.
You know what I
good
just
time.
thought of?
What's that?
You can only legally drink for a year so far.
Yep. Well,
Holy fuck.
legally. Yeah.
Legally.
Okay, I turned 23 in August, so
Almost 2 years.
yeah.
All right. Well, I do appreciate you saying that, man. And I hope that like
Just thought that
you
everybody-
enjoyed the experience so far.
Absolutely.
And we're glad to have you, man. So
Yep.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming.
You ain't never coming back.
Never.
Not invited back.
no, I think you'll be back a lot.
Hey,
You'll be back.
Make me a deal if I kill a 150 plus this fall, which will be like by far my favorite, or not my favorite, my best deer to date. I'll come back and see you guys.
Okay, I'll make you one better.
Okay.
We'll think about it.
You kill a 120 or better, you come back.
Okay. All right.
easy.
Do it.
Okay, shake his hand, Doug. Shake it.
You got soft hands, Doug.
Soft hands.
Those
bro.
keyboard
worked a day in
hands.
your life.
Keyboard hands.
You never worked a day in your life.
I made a video with that sound. It's like when you go to ask the farmer for hunting permission,
Shake
and
their
he's
hand.
like,
You got
"You haven't
soft hands.
worked a day in your life, you fucker." Like
80 hours a week.
You're on my property. You never worked a day in your life.
I work sun up to sundown.
Hey, where can people find you? We talked about social media. Plug all your shit. Plug anywhere people can find you.
Yep, it's Huntwrx on Instagram, TikTok,
Spell it.
Yeah, spell right.
It's Hunt HUNTWRX.
Like the Subaru.
Yes, I do not drive a Subaru.
Or the radio show.
Yeah. So Huntwrx on all the platforms. TikTok, I've kind of just TikTok's like what got me started, but Instagram doing things a little bit different as far as just more day in the life stuff, normal stuff. But there is humor on that too. So
Cool, man. Doug, you got anything?
No, thanks for coming.
okay.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Okay. I was like wanting something smart assy from him.
Give us something. Show us your TikTok, dude. Close it out with your TikTok.
Mine?
Snapchat?
Yeah.
My
Or your
TikTok?
Snapchat. Your Snapchat, yeah. Oh, see them tits, dude.
Dude, there's no tits on there.
My eyes only.
I got nothing, man.
You believe that, Eric?
Nope. Not one bit.
Eric, what you got?
Thanks for coming up, man. Thanks for making
Thank
the
you.
drive. Real quick, we got the shoot coming up
June 10th.
June 10th, and we are going to have a limited edition T-shirt
Ooh.
that you can only get at the shoot.
Eric.
What do you mean?
dog.
What do you mean?
So we are having our printing guy. He's going to be there printing T-shirts.
Is that official? He's coming?
He's coming.
Woo!
He's coming. We haven't got the design yet, but we're going to have a special limited
know about
edition
this?
design.
Kind of.
Kind of in the works.
Fuck you, Doug, dude. This is us.
Dude, you guys
Hey.
are gay.
The adults are talking.
Yeah, fucking boomers.
They're going to bring it back.
Fucking douchebags.
So yeah, we're going to have that offered at the shoot. Live printing and limited edition T-shirts that you can only get at the shoot.
Printing Narcity Clothing printing shirts in front of your ugly motherfucking mugs.
That's right.
And then we're
Buy it.
buy it.
Buy it.
It's still hot. You can feel it. And I think we're still planning on doing the after party at Jiggs' Tavern in Alexis, Illinois.
Yep.
I got to double check with him. Well, we've been doing it. He knows it's coming. So
If he doesn't know what's coming, we'll show up.
we got giveaways coming. Loophole will be there. The Loophole truck, the Loophole tent. You can try out Loophole optics. You're shooting your bows. You'll be able to look through Loophole spotters. We're going to do the Solo Cup Challenge, I believe. Lee's in charge. Lee Herr is in charge of the,
Yep.
He's
the
cooking up
shoot down. He's cooking up some stuff. We're going to be brewing giveaways. While you're on the course, you got 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. to be on the course and registered. After 2 p.m., we'll start all the games and shoot-offs and prizes. While you're on the course, we're going to play Oprah, walk around, give some stuff out. Bring a group of friends. If you don't have a group of friends to come along. We'll pair you up with someone and make sure you're included.
Yep.
You'll make some friends.
If you're coming by yourself, come hang out with us for a little bit. We'll find you someone to go with.
Shoot the shit.
This is the time to make new friends in the archery game and the hunting game. I promise you will get along with people here. Everyone, if there's cocky bullshit going on, we are the first people to eliminate all that stuff. This is a family, and we're here to have a good time.
Also, I'm going to have a garage sale table, too. So it's going to be cheap-ass T-shirts that are ones we need to get rid of that need to go, or there's some that are, I still have like some one-offs that are off the store that have a couple sizes left, so look out for that also.
Basically, like to get our money back.
We'll also have another table of just random stuff we want to get rid of, like a real garage sale from our houses.
Oh, yeah?
Doug just brings a fucking flea market into there.
Yeah, have some milk glass for sale.
sure
on the
Yeah, you want this? It's like it's your dog's baby teeth.
Doug's got an old dish set there.
It was his china.
It's $10, dude. Come on by.
Are you hassling me?
little strands of your mustache for sale.
Yeah, old jazz records. It's like
Little
sure
push
you don't want this
lawnmower
thing?
that doesn't run.
old VHS copies of Fight Club.
Bum
That
fights.
needs around still.
Damn. All right, yeah, look out for that. Yeah, that'll be there. What else? Oh, we did draw the giveaways for the trade shows. I can read them off real quick. There's a couple people have not got back to us. We're only going to give you a little bit of time. Austin Gibson won an Elite Omnia. I called, left voicemail, I've emailed you, and I have not heard a goddamn thing back. You won a bow, bro.
Oh.
If you listen.
Yeesh.
Brooks Southard won a Novix setup. Joe Merchant won a dialed sight. Tyler Utter won a whole trophy line saddle package. Matt, I can't say Matt's last name. He won a whole Grizzly package. Cody Alexander won a Loophole rangefinder. And that sums up our giveaways.
Was this the giveaways with the reviews on the podcast?
That was the trade show. We got to have Doug pick the review giveaway still. Doug's got to pick the review since it's about his mustache. It's in there. So we got to just go through them. We'll pick one.
All right.
I called it a cookie duster.
That's the best.
We got bear camps coming up too, so look out for them podcasts.
Got bear camps. We got Turkey Camp podcast coming up. Bear Camp podcast.
Yep, we got a lot
We
lot
got
on the
two
schedule.
turkey camps, right?
2 bear camps, Wyoming and Canada.
Well, 2 turkey camps too, technically, right?
Oh yeah, we got Turkey Palooza. We got Ohio turkey camps. We have Wyoming bear camps, Canada bear camps.
And we're booked out till the middle of summer for guests, so
We're booking fast. I'm trying to book into the fall. I'm trying to go antelope hunting in September sometime. If anybody wants to go antelope hunting, I'm thinking Wyoming, maybe. If anybody's interested to go. I don't know where. I don't have a spot. I'm hoping somebody's got a spot. Let's go. We'll podcast. We'll kill some
let's
antelope.
put my 2 weeks in now and I'll go with you.
Let's do it, dude.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's go. We're going antelope hunting.
We're quitting our jabs.
Other than that, I don't know, man.
Gerbs.
I think that's it. Thanks everybody for tuning in, watching, and listening. Appreciate you. Survive the rest of the week. It's Thursday. You got Friday, the weekend. We'll see you Monday. Working class on Deercast. You know what to do. Go shoot your bow. We love you. Peace.